limón.
Researchers at the University of Texas Medical Branch have uncovered a connection between certain immune-suppressing drugs and a low risk of dementia, including Alzheimer's disease. So they say this research could help impact how these brain disorders are treated. And joining us now is Jacqueline Silva from UTMB and the first author of the study. Jacqueline, thanks so much for being with us.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
So the study looked at electronic health records from over 125,000 adults ages 65 and older. And then you all looked at people in that group who were prescribed immunosuppressants. Can you explain to us the connection between the drugs and dementia?
Absolutely. So this study followed up on a previous study from the Mitchell Center, which I'm a part of. And what we showed is that we looked at 3 different drugs, and all 3 of them, patients who were prescribed these immunosuppressants, had a significantly reduced prevalence of dementia. And so, yeah, and that was in all 3 cases.
And do we know exactly why these specific drugs, the drugs that you all looked at, reduced dementia prevalence?
So we know from literature that, or from previous research and other groups, that the immune system is definitely involved in the development of these diseases. So if you can imagine a whole lot of inflammation within your brain causing these neurons to start to degenerate. And so I think that's how we suspect how these are working. 2 of these immunosuppressants in particular are calcineurin inhibitors. And these calcineurin inhibitors likely reduce that neuroinflammation, reduce all overall neuronal cell death, and increase synaptic activity, or your neurons' capability of communicating with each other. And so we think that's probably how they're working. We do have numerous preclinical studies showing that these drugs are actually able to reverse Alzheimer's disease pathology. So if you are familiar with the amyloid beta plaques or tau neurofibrillary tangles, then we have shown that these drugs are able to completely reverse those. And not only our lab, plenty of other labs have shown this as well. And so it's really exciting to have more data on a huge nationwide study in humans, of course.
Okay, and what exactly does this mean for the future? What kind of potential really treatment approaches does this create for people at risk for dementia and for people at home who are caretaking for their family members who might have dementia? What does this mean for them?
Yeah, so one thing I think that is very exciting about this is that all 3 of the drugs looked at in this study were FDA approved in the 1990s, which means that they're out of patent. So now they're generic opportunities available. And so what that means is by the year 2050, Alzheimer's disease alone is expected to cost the United States over $1 trillion. And so because these drugs are available generically, they represent a very cost-effective approach to treating this disorder. And not only that, to be able to extend the patient's lives and their quality of life is just really impactful.
Okay, Jacqueline Silva, thank you so much for joining us, and we'll have that full study, your research, on our website at kxan.com.
Thank you so much.
Youth addiction recovery centers across